Luka, and as Fred is in Frederick. So I have, first of all, a couple of questions for the green fig guys. So data center is going to have to draw a lot of power, and the data center is going to have backup generators in case power goes out. What does the data center do in between? Is there a UPS?
So for some applications have UPS, some don't.
Okay. Computer servers?
Yes.
Which is the major draw of power in this whole thing?
Correct.
So most of the facility basically has a UPS.
No, some servers have ride-through capability inside the server. They have 15 seconds of battery that don't require
So some have a built-in UPS, and some have an external UPS. A UPS is an uninterruptible power supply. It basically requires batteries so the servers don't crash between the transition from powering going out and the generators kicking on. Correct. So there will be batteries.
Correct.
What types of batteries will they be? Lead acid, lithium?
Multiple. VRLA is commonly used, valve-regulated lead acid. Lithium ion is used to the extent the fire inspector allows it. Mm-hmm. There's, it's all regulated by code and carefully reviewed by the.
So lithium-ion batteries are a lot cheaper than lead-acid batteries. I'm going to assume, unless you know otherwise, that they'll be mostly lithium-ion batteries.
We don't know yet, is the candid answer.
Okay. Lithium-ion batteries catch fire. Okay. What I'm going to do now is run through the rest of what I have to say and a bunch of questions to you, and I want to just sort of queue up the answers for when I'm done. Okay. Lithium-ion batteries catch fire. Laptops get hot and they catch fire. People have heard of this kind of thing happening. Cell phones, electric vehicles catch fire, and they burn down houses by sitting in the garage unused when their batteries catch fire. Airplane, I took a flight out to Seattle recently. I was not allowed to carry many lithium-ion batteries in the plane with me. They had to be in my personal luggage where I could see them, and if there was a problem that people could notice that there was a fire. I was not allowed to check any into my checked luggage. They're not allowed to be in the hold of an airplane because they might catch fire. I was recently at the Lancaster landfill where they said they don't take lithium batteries. They don't want them in the landfill, but some of them slip through. And so they have 3 fires a month or so where a lithium battery got crushed by a bulldozer or whatever, a single lithium battery, and got hot and ignited and started the fire in the landfill that they have to put out. You can't put out a fire like that with water. You have to use special chemical foam because water makes lithium burn even more hotly, okay? So lithium batteries in general are a risk, right? So I want to know from Sentinel Green Fig, what is their plan to prevent a fire from the lithium-ion batteries? What is their plan to suppress a fire if one occurs? What is their plan to mitigate the spread of fire from one? They're going to have probably tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of individual lithium battery cells combined together. If one of those goes bad and ignites the others, what is their plan to mitigate the spread of the fire? What is their plan to fight fire, train the local fire department? What is their plan to contain a potential explosion from a one-way thermal reaction when one burning battery ignites all the rest of the batteries, and you get thousands and thousands of degrees of heat, and the entire facility goes up, and it burns all the local diesel fuel stored online, and it maybe turns into an explosion and knocks down all the houses in Melbourne Hunt before they have a chance to even burn. They just get blown up. Okay.
Okay, Fred. I think. Can Josh answer those?
Well, let me run through the list.
No, we're out of time for the questions pertaining. Josh, if you can answer those.
What is the plan to prevent the ignition of diesel fuel? What is the plan to prevent the ignition of a nearby gas line? What is the plan to contain toxic chemicals that are released from the
Fred, that's.
All right, Fred, please.
I'll address the high level and Nick can address the technical, but so these buildings have billions of dollars worth of equipment in them. As a result of that, they are insured to the highest standards by places like Factory Mutual, and they are protected to the highest standards by us. That includes multiple layers of smoke detection, including VESDA smoke detection, which is a very early sensitivity smoke detection, where when something starts even smoldering, releasing tiny particulates into the air, We sense it, we respond. We have staff that's there 24/7 monitoring all of it. There's another layer of smoke detection above that, and then there's 2 layers of of fire suppression. All of that is built so that there are never any incidents, whether it's from batteries, from servers, from electronics. And if there are trained professionals around the clock monitoring a knock, sitting in front of screens, watching full time and doing rounds on every shift to make sure that these are the safest building. And they are safe to the degree that they can be insured to the highest degree, to the highest standards by Factory Mutual for this exact reason. And batteries of all sorts have been used in data centers, including lithium ion, for the last 15 years. And it's within the jurisdiction of the fire marshal. He has a right to interpret the code however he may interpret the code. He has a right to force us to put different protections in place, to put space between things, to prevent things, and we will work with him in that degree to make sure we're fully compliant. I don't know if there's
Okay, thank you. Next.